What it do, YouTube? This your boy Pound for Pound Boxing Real News. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you want to be notified. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at P4P Boxing Real News. So what is going on, man? Today I just wanted to talk about Jesse Bam Rodriguez. If you don't know who Jesse Bam Rodriguez is, I suggest you do your research. I suggest you look up his fights. This is an up and coming talent right here. This kid is legit. Okay, this kid is legit, right? Many people compare him to Lomachenko because of the angles that he utilizes, and he does it so crisp, so well. It's so natural to him. The kid is smart. He has ring IQ. He is a very smart fighter. Um, in his last fight, being Carlos Quadras, 2 fights ago, he beat him by knocking. He beat him, right? And in his last fight, he beat Sergey Brungasai. Now, those two fighters right there are considered the top of their weight class in that bantamweight division, where Chocolatito and Juan Francisco Estrada have faced each other already. They've all faced each other. Brungasai is the guy that has beaten Chocolatito and Estrada, right? So Bam Rodriguez beating two guys that were high up there in that weight division is already signs that this kid is the next in line to be a pound for pound number one. You know what I'm saying? Because the skill sets alone put him there already. Okay, when we talk about skills, this kid is elusive. He utilizes his angles like it's no other. You know what I'm saying? You see glimpses of Lomachenko, Alexander Usyk, guys that utilize angles very very well. Very smart and technical fighters that can frustrate you at any time, right? You see a guy like Rungasai. Granted, yes, people say, well, Rungasai was old, this and that. Very understandable, and I understand where people come from when they say that, right? Because Son Rungasai had beat Chocolatito about 5 years ago. Okay, he beat Francisco Estrada back in 2018, 4 years ago, right? So yes, in boxing terms, he's old, right? In boxing terms, but the guy is still a great fighter, a guy that beat those top guys in the weight division right now, right? And Bam Rodriguez is just a young, up and coming fighter who's learning and gaining experience. Okay, if you're not totally sold and not totally impressed on what he did to Sorangasai, I understand it. The reason why is because Sorangasai, like you and I have those doubts, this and that, because he's this and that old. Yes, but Chocolatito Gonzalez is about that same in that same generation. Juan Francisco Estrada is in that same generation. You know what I'm saying? So those are the top two elite guys in that division. So Bam Rodriguez, if he can get a shot against Juan Francisco Estrada and and Chocolatito, I mean the kid is on top. You see what I'm saying? Chocolatito's a guy that we've seen been number one in the pound for pound list back in his back in his prime. And the guy's still in his prime, still showing off, and he's still a great fighter, right? He's still a live dog in the ring. Okay, so I'm excited to see the growth of Bam Rodriguez. Bam Rodriguez is a guy that I've known. Uh, I've already covered. I've already known this kid from probably his like fourth, fifth fight, right? Because I would see him on ES News at Robert Garcia's gym, and Robert Garcia would talk high of Bam Rodriguez. So, but Robert Garcia, he also said Virgil Ortiz is another guy that just the hard workers. They're just hard workers, and they're just skill sets is just crazy, right? The skill sets are just to become those top guys, right? Future pound for pound guys. You know what I'm saying? So, Bam Rodriguez is a guy that you definitely want to check out, especially if you're into boxing, and he's very entertaining as well. It's not a boring fight. You don't get those boring. Nah, the kid is his defense is up to par. He fights you on the inside. He fights you on the outside. The kid, he's just it's a it's a great fighter to watch if you're not a big fan of boxing and if you are a big fan of boxing, right? As a casual and as a hardcore fan, right? You should definitely check out Bam Rodriguez. And I'm saying this kid right here, with the skill set that he has, the skill set that that kid has, he of course I think he's going to be way better than Lomachenko. Now Lomachenko, his style is he'll frustrate you and make you quit. You know what I'm saying? Bam Rodriguez has that same type of style, but he's gonna make you suffer in that ring the whole time. It's not gonna be touch flush. It's not any of that. You're not gonna get that opportunity with Bam. You know what I'm saying? You're just not gonna get that. So I'm high on Bam Rodriguez. I think that he's gonna become a great fighter. I think he's gonna be a great fighter. The only problem, the only con with Bam Rodriguez that I'm seeing is that he fights in the lower weight divisions. And it's gonna be hard for him to fight if he fights Chocolatito and then if he fights Juan Francisco Estrada, it's gonna be hard to find opponents for this kid. He'll have to go up in weight, of course, and we'll have to see where he maxes out. So I think that that's the only con that I see with him. And the lower weight divisions are usually the divisions that aren't viewed as much by fans, right? Even hardcore fans. A lot of hardcore fans don't view the lower weight divisions. Now I'm not too sure why. I think that they're great. That's where all the skillful fighters are really at. You know what I'm saying? And their fights are. I mean, these guys throw volume punch like they throw punches in bunches. You know what I'm saying? And as a fan of a sport such as boxing, um, that's something that you definitely want to see as a fan. So I'm not too sure why it doesn't just translate to the lower weight divisions. I guess because the bigger guys could beat them or whatever. It is what it is. But those kids is hella. Um, I mean those lower weight divisions are just like gems, man. I find that. What's going on, G Funky? How you been, man? Been a while, man. Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully you're doing well, man. But yeah, I just wanted to get on for a little bit, man, and talk a little bit about Bam Rodriguez, a fighter that everybody should be watching for. I'm sure, I mean, mostly everybody, like hardcore fans, already know about Bam, but if you're a casual fan and check Bam Rodriguez out. Very entertaining fighter, a fighter that's he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited. I'm excited to keep up with this kid, man. But I'm about to get up out of here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to be notified. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at P4P Boxing Real News. And we out. Peace.